No wins in 5 for Brendan Rodgers' men as results have dipped, but their last win actually came in this competition at the end of January. Their slender win at Brentford in round 4 means that Birmingham made the short journey up the M69 tonight and are actually on a strong run of results themselves. Pep Quartet's side are in a relatively comfortable position in mid-table after a 10-game unbeaten run in the league, and are actually 13 in all competitions unbeaten since the defeat back on New Year's Day. Their fans are here in their numbers. Just over 5,000 have made the trip and will certainly be looking to cause an upset after beating Coventry City at home in the last round. They've drawn their last 4 league games and came from behind to get a point at QPR on Saturday. The team's out on the pitch here at King Power Stadium, which is just about full now. Hopefully a good atmosphere for this one here tonight, with Birmingham bringing plenty of fans, as I was saying. In terms of the team news, Leicester have made 3 changes to the side that started the game against Norwich City on Friday night. Hamza Chowdhury, Ayosi Perez and Harvey Barnes drop out. Wilfred Ndidi, Marco Brighton and Damari Gray come in. So they line up with Schmeichel in goal, Ricardo, Evans, Soonchu and Chilwell across the back. Ndidi sitting in front with Madison and Pratt for company. Gray down the right, or Brighton off the left, and Kelechi Iheanacho through the middle. For Birmingham City, 4 changes from their last league game at QPR. Out go Mark Roberts, Gary Gardner, Jeremy Bella and Dan Crowley. Wes Harding, Jake Clark-Salter, Ken Moravti and Michael Kiptenbeld all come in. So they line up with Camp in goal, Collan at right back, Clark-Salter, Dean the captain and Pedersen at left back. And then Sunjic and Kiptenbeld in midfield too. Harding down the right, Moravti off the left, supplying the crosses for Jukovic. They'll be looking for second balls off him. And Scott Hogan playing up alongside him, who Dan was saying has been in such good form since joining on loan from Aston Villa. Matt, good to see you.
Evening, James. Good to see you too, mate. Let's keep it at 90, shall we?
Well, that's my next point. He's fielded just about as strong a team as he could have gone with tonight, and credit to him, because we see so many changes in these cup competitions, but Leicester in such a strong league position, they can afford to commit resources to this competition as well.
Yes, they can. You know, they'll still be keeping a very big eye on the league position, of course, won't they, as are most other teams. But the work is not done on that front. But yeah, I think the way the fixtures have landed prior and after this game have helped Brendan's team selection as well, though, haven't they?
We are underway. Birmingham get us started. Straight away they launch the ball into the right channel, looking for Lukas Jukovic, who's a real threat in the air, no doubt about that. But Leicester have it back almost immediately, and Schmeichel playing it out to the right-hand side to Johnny Evans. And Ricardo Pereira. Towards the halfway line, the Portuguese. Back to Evans. Soonchu square of him. Birmingham are lining up in a 4-4-2. Soonchu coming forward with the ball to Gray, who's out on the left-hand side here at the moment, with all Brighton down the right. I'm sure he'll get plenty of stick from the travelling Birmingham fans he's playing in front of at the moment. A former Aston Villa player, of course. As the ball's played towards him, it's played away by Pedersen. Oh, and Pedersen's lost it now. An early chance to cross here for Leicester City. Good ball towards the far post towards Gray. Nearly a carbon copy of that early goal we saw at Brentford in the last round. There was an early ball in from James Justin, converted by Iheanacho. This one just overhit, and Leicester pick up the ball again on the halfway line. Madison trying to squeeze the ball forward, but Collat steps out from the back with the ball, but he's presented it straight to Chilwell, who has space down this left-hand side. Ben Chilwell inside the box. Chilwell's low ball in, blocked away by Harley Dean. And Birmingham will clear their lines towards Jukovic on the halfway line, who flicks it on. But Hogan not close enough to, and Evans will turn it back to Schmeichel. Leicester looking lively from the off here.
Yeah, as you would hope, as you would expect. They're putting the pressure on to Birmingham in the early moments and reaping the reward, weren't they, on a number of occasions, or a couple of occasions at least. They regained possession, Birmingham gave it away quite easily, and they were nearly able to get the benefit, because a good break from Chilwell. Good to see the fullbacks high already. Chilwell and Ricardo both in support of Gray and Albright, and Leicester really on the front foot. Half decent cross, good positioning by Dean there, centre half of Birmingham skipper actually. But yeah, Chilwell, if he could have picked someone out, would have been a real danger.
Just over 2 minutes gone here at King Power Stadium. It is Leicester City 0, Birmingham City 0 here in the 5th round of the FA Cup. The draw for the quarter-finals is later tonight. Leicester hoping they will be in the pot. Here come Birmingham with Harding. They hold on to it with Kifton Bell, who goes to the right-hand side. Collin forward, Maxime Collin gets it back down the right wing here for Birmingham, in line with the edge of the penalty area. Stumbles on the ball though, gives Chilwell a chance to force him backwards. And Birmingham hold on to the ball, played forward now, too much on it though for Harding. And he goes all the way through to Schmeichel. I have to say, I'm very surprised that Matt Elliott is sitting down quite comfortably here, because the plate of food that you demolished earlier I thought would send you to sleep. You're still with us though.
You spotted me, did you?
Who didn't?
Oh dear, well, it's a cold night, need to stock up and keep the energy levels high, don't you? It was good quality though.
It was a nice curry. I enjoyed the lamb personally. Yeah.
And the chicken, that was all right. And the paneer, I didn't get involved in that.
Right, okay.
Plastic, that paneer, isn't it?
It's 0-0.
It was a very welcome sight though.
Nothing plastic about this game.
The three in midfield and the three advanced players were looking to be more flexible with the movement and cause problems. Maddison, in particular, being in the middle of the park, is going to be difficult. It is so condensed, they're narrow.
Dennis Pratt, he's wriggled away from his man here inside the box. He was pulled back slightly. Maddison edge of the D. James Maddison curling one. Over the top and behind. John Moss, the referee, just showing Leicester there that he did give them the advantage after Pratt was fouled on the right-hand side, very close to being inside the penalty area. And in the end, Maddison just couldn't keep his curling effort down.
Yeah, we're talking about Birmingham's physicality. Dennis Pratt showed some of his own there. Nice, robust run forward.
Leicester have it on the left. Chilwell inside the box. Can he cut it back? He drives it across goal, and a deflection just takes it out of play for a corner on the far side. It wasn't too far away from awkwardly bouncing into the far corner of the net there. Leicester very close to taking the lead.
I'm not quite sure what happened. Great vision by James Maddison there, again picking up good positions, but picking the right option. Yes, he's central when he picks the ball up. There's no ball on that's going to be incisive in a central area. Instinctively, out of almost the eyes in the back of his head, knew the run of his teammate and friend Ben Chilwell and found him with ease.
Corner for Leicester, high towards the far post. Camp has come a long way. Oh, he's dropped it, Lee Camp, for chance. The ball bouncing around inside the penalty area, and it goes out of play for a Leicester throw. Well, Lee Camp has certainly had his critics at Birmingham City in the last couple of years. Plenty of fans wanted him out of goal. He did go out of goal. He's back in it now, and he nearly gave Leicester a golden chance.
Unconvincing, wasn't it? I mean, fair play to him, coming to try and claim that far out of goal. The corner was deep and high. There was time and space for him to go and make the claim, but he almost got there too early and made his jump and caught the ball on the way down, and then that concluded with him losing grip of it, and was very fortunate eventually. Lovely
takedown from Gray on the left. Ball into the box. There's a push inside the box maybe as Iheanacho hit the deck. We do have VAR here tonight. Nothing given by the referee. Those a breakout on here for Birmingham City, and it's a fantastic run out to Jukovic on the right. It was a great run there by Kerim Merabti. Jukovic inside the box to Hogan. Merabti strikes it, deflected, and it is a corner to Birmingham City. The first chance we've really seen them in full attacking flow, and Merabti looking the right box of tricks.
Merabti involved on a couple of occasions there, just picked up on the loose header by Wilfred Ndidi. Yeah, just that little bit of sloppiness can cost you dear. Leicester looks by far the more dominant team in these early stages, first 11 minutes, but a loose header seized upon by Merabti, and a couple of nutmegs, one of them being on Ndidi. They skip round Johnny Evans, who was blocked by Hogan, and a little give and go Jukovic.
Hogan holds it near the halfway line, just got to wriggle away from two. Looks like a different player to the one that I last saw playing for Aston Villa a couple of years ago. Free kick here to Leicester right to the halfway line.
Well, strange how it's gone for him, isn't it? I mean, he does look a good player tonight, doesn't he? New lease of life, new challenge maybe.
Well, he was at Stoke in the first half of the season and really wasn't getting a kick there at all.
Yeah.
Birmingham were in need of a striker, and he swapped the Potteries for the other half of Birmingham, which takes a brave man.
Well, he did very well for Brentford, didn't he? There were high hopes for him going to Villa. I don't know if he just didn't get opportunities or...
Ricardo's effort from the edge of the box. Wide it goes. Just put his swinger on that one, but couldn't quite squeeze it back inside the far post.
Yeah. Give him the benefit of doubt on that one, Ricardo.
No, a fairly unforgiving bunch, the Birmingham City fans.
The attentions, yeah, with the visiting fans, but it's... mind you, I can't blame him.
Leicester playing it around nicely. Now Chilwell in space down the left. Is this the opportunity? He lifts it into the box. The heads go up. Albrighton was one of the ones in there. Harding nods it clear. Albrighton, edge of the box, trying to find some room. He's gone past Harding. He's gone past Collin. Still Maddison. Curls it towards the far post, pushed away by Camp. and Birmingham able to clear the ball away.
Lovely play by Maddison there. Little shimmies and dummies and fakes and twists, and it was all happening there. Birmingham defenders were all at sea.
Maddison, short corner towards the edge of the box. Brighton changes the angle towards Evans, who knocks it over the top. Really well worked there by Leicester City. One off the training ground, which is applauded by Brendan Rodgers from his technical area. Short ball out to the corner of the penalty area where Brighton spun off. He clipped it towards the far post. The movement had changed. There were spaces inside the box, but Evans just couldn't get over the top of the header. Better movement here from Leicester. Pratt bends a high ball forward. Maddison inside the penalty area, left-hand side. James Maddison inside the box, trying to get the strike away. Iheanacho on the turn, straight into the arms of Camp. But that was quicker. There are runs all over the place. Birmingham being stretched, trying to open them up. In the end, they just couldn't get the strike away, but that was much better again.
Well, a strange play, wasn't it? But you're right. Good runs, a bit of invention. Damari Gray coming from wide into a central position, almost linking up as a secondary centre forward with Iheanacho.
It looks as though he's going to be the man to take it. Iheanacho providing the left-footed option. They've just brought this a little bit back inside, I think, to give Maddison more of a chance. It was closer to the corner of the box.
Tell you what, you get that right, Maddison. There's a gap.
He could bend it round to the right. Maddison strikes it. He does bend it, but it's into the side netting only. Plenty of Leicester fans on the other side of the ground thought that one had gone inside the post, but sadly it's on the outside. It's a goal kick to Birmingham.
It wasn't the worst effort, James, was it? I mean, we were sitting right behind that. The wall didn't look like it was far enough to the left.
Just about halfway through the second half now. Long ball forward here for Leicester. Tielemans hits the deck inside the box. Birmingham fans behind us getting a little bit upset again. Brighton forward to Tielemans. Nice quick ball into Maddison. Edge of the penalty area. Maddison on his left foot drives one. Oh, he's hit the top of the crossbar. That was nearly a spectacular opening for Leicester City there. Maddison let rip from the edge of the box. Had plenty of power. The direction towards the top corner as well. Camp was on the stretch and it hits the top of the bar, but it took a touch on the way through and it's gone for a corner. He'll get going down the right with Scott Hogan. Running towards the edge of the penalty area. Hogan clips in a high ball towards Lukas Jukovic, but Schmeichel with an easy collection. And a good throw out as well into Barnes, who can run forward here. He's given Leicester some much needed energy in this second half. Barnes, high ball over the top, looking for Iheanacho. He's got the wrong side of Pedersen. Kelechi Iheanacho, right side, cuts into that left-footed area, goes back wide toward Brighton, poke towards the far post, nearly broke there, and in the end Birmingham are able to get it away with Harley Dean. And it was Ricardo, of all people, I think, in there at the far post.
Yeah, what's he doing up there?
Just suddenly found himself at the back post, having attacked down the right wing. Here's Chilwell down the left wing. High ball towards the far post. It's Iheanacho in there. It's going to break for Brighton. Tight angle on the right. Still Brighton. Can't get the cross in. He does now on his left foot. In towards Iheanacho! And it's been nodded in by Ricardo Pereira for the opening goal for Leicester City. They've had to bide their time in this FA Cup tie, but finally their persistence shows and they get their goal with a lovely flick header there from the right back. It's Leicester City 1, Birmingham City 0.
Wow, you got it bang on the money first time, James. What is Ricardo doing up there? He stayed up there, and to what effect? I mean, the attack looks as if it was just about to eventually peter out. The energy had gone out of it. Brighton looked out on his feet. There was an overload at the far stick. He just dinks it in with his left foot. They're going to go nice and direct.
Just under 2 minutes to go. Long one forward from Camp. Sunjic tries to take it down in midfield. He's given it to Crowley. Pedersen, wide left to Montero, trying to run here at Ricardo. He's gone past Ricardo, the goal scorer. Montero swings in, a good cross as well, the head's still up. It's going to drop for Jukovic, good block by Chilwell, right in front of Kasper Schmeichel. That one was heading towards goal. Who knows whether it would have gone in, but it's a great block by Chilwell.
It was, I think it was actually the aforementioned centre-half, Harley Dean, who got on the end of that cross. Looks very similar to Jukovic, and great play by Montero, skinned Ricardo and whipped in a lovely ball left-footed.
Collan whips in the cross this time, headed away by Hamza Chowdhury. A minute to go here at King Power Stadium. Leicester almost over the line. Montero down the left wing, loses it to Ricardo. Well, Brighton will play a long one away, but he sliced it straight out of play. Throw into Birmingham City. Their 5,000 fans trying to urge them forward here in the final 45 seconds.
Great header by Soyuncu, by the way, in the middle of that phase of attack by Birmingham. The ball came in. Soyuncu had to go and meet it. It was imperative he did.
Montero, last chance, down the left. Can't quite get the cross in. Ricardo just putting his body in the way. It's a Birmingham City throw. Down by the corner flag. We've got 20 seconds left on the clock. And Montero looks like he's going to wind up for the long one here. Everyone going forward for Birmingham. The goalkeeper camp on the halfway line. It's a short throw in the end. It goes back. We've got 10 seconds left. The cross has got to go in for Birmingham. Montero on the left wing, trying to get the better of Albrighton. It's out of play for another throw into Birmingham. The referee is blowing the whistle, and there's the full-time whistle. Leicester City go through. It wasn't pretty in the end, but a header from Ricardo Pereira sends them into the quarter-finals of the FA Cup. The Leicester fans can celebrate in the bitterly cold conditions here at King Power Stadium. Both sides gave it their all. Leicester came out a lot sharper in the second half, and eventually, after a period of pressure, a cross into the box, nodded in by Ricardo Pereira. The right back, so solid at the back, but ever so effective in attack, and ultimately it's the Portuguese's header which sends Leicester through.